the urban-rural breakup of the seats. We have trends currently for 86 seats classified as rural seats, and rural seats are those seats where more than 60% of the population lives in rural areas. Out of them, the NDA currently leading on 50, down 6 from the last time. The India Alliance leading on 31, up 13 from the last time. This is as far as rural seats are concerned. If we look now at the urban pockets of India, we have trends for 9 urban centers: Chandigarh, Coimbatore, Ernakulam, Hyderabad, Jaipur, Kalyan, Surat and Visakhapatnam. The NDA leading on 5, the India Alliance on 3. If I look at the semi-urban seats, these are seats where between 45 and 55% of the population live in urban areas. Here, 24 leads for the NDA, 15 for the India Alliance. The NDA down 2 and the India Alliance up 6 from the last time. Rajdeep was talking about a region-wise breakup. I'll zip you through the regions. We have 33 leads currently in North India. The NDA leading on 18 of them, the India Alliance on 13, the NDA down 7, the India Alliance up 9. Let's now go to the east and take you through the leads that we currently have from the east of India. 36 leads from the east of India. The NDA leading on 22, the India Alliance on 11. Let's now go to the west of India. In the western region of India, 39 leads for the NDA, 12 for the India Alliance. The India Alliance doing better, but that's also because the India Alliance now has parties like the Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, which wasn't part of the India Alliance earlier. In the south, the BJP and the NDA, 18 leads, 7 up from the last time. The India Alliance, 22 up, 1 from the last time. And finally, I come to the Hindi heartland. In the Hindi heartland, we have 80 leads so far. The NDA leading on 55, down 14. Rajdeep, this is an interesting story that in the Hindi heartland, there are actually losses which they are making up for along the peninsula and in the east.
You see, they are making losses, but they're still almost they're more than 2 to 1 up. NDA leading in 48 and India Alliance in 19. So you see, you can make those losses, but when you're 2 to 1 ahead of your rivals in the country's most populous part of the country, it gives you a huge advantage. The only hope, therefore, is that then the India Alliance needs some area outside the Hindi heartland. That's not happening in Western India. Remember, this was a northwest monsoon. Yes, Rajan.
See, you know, we all have to keep reminding our viewers that this is still postal ballot.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Postal ballot, I mean, only state where postal ballot had a fist-to-fist fight was Andhra Pradesh this time. Andhra Pradesh, you know, Jagan had a very decentralized governance model and he sent a lot of government employees into his respective villages, etc. And what is assumed is every assembly area will have around 3,000 to 4,000 postal ballots. And lot of seats, around 25 seats out of 175 was won by Jagan with a margin less than 3,000. So everybody is keenly looking at these postal ballots, especially in the state of Andhra.
But I'll give you an early trend since you mentioned Andhra Pradesh. NDA leading in 6, up 3. And remember, NDA includes here BJP, Janasena and Telugu Desam. YSRCP just leading in 1, down 21.
He was
this is the assembly.
He was expecting to lose government votes in Andhra majorly.
Yeah,
and this is why he did not want too many postal ballots, and he put a condition before Election Commission that let the RO, the returning officer, actually stamp every postal ballot. Only then he should accept it.
But you know, in Goa, a couple of years ago, the Chief Minister Pramod Sawant actually won an election on postal ballots.
So
he got additional government employees as voters and he won that election. But at the moment, Andhra Pradesh, not good news for Jagan Mohan Reddy, because remember, this is a state where he would have hoped to make gains. The other, of course, state that we are looking at when it comes to state elections is the battleground state of Odisha. Remember, there is simultaneous polls going on here. NDA 5, BJD nil. So in the postal ballots, both these states are showing possibly the incumbent in trouble. Remember, these are only postal ballots. And this is, I'm giving you Lok Sabha numbers at the moment. NDA 5, BJD nil.
Look at the assembly numbers where the BJD is concerned. It's at 113, the BJP at 23.
Right, no, these are based...
assembly numbers right now, leads coming in.
So we can look now at the map of India. This is the power map of India. Gives you a sense of where the leads are coming from. 197 leads in total. The NDA leading on 117 of them. The India Alliance on 71, up 26 from the last time. And if you break up the NDA tally, 97 of those leads are for the BJP, 6 for the Janata Dal United. If you look at the India Alliance tally, 34 leads currently for the Congress, 7 for the Samajwadi Party, 4 for the Trinamool, 25 for the others. That's the breakup of the India Alliance tally at the moment, Rajdeep.
And what it is showing clearly is that the India Alliance, because it has such a large gap to overcome, even if it makes gains, the gains are not sufficient at the moment. These are postal ballots, so it doesn't give you an indication of the final picture. But what you're going to need is for them to do what we call ulat fail, that they're going to start having to win in areas that they didn't win in last time. Interesting, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, early postal ballots leading over Shashi Tharoor in Thiruvananthapuram. Rahul Gandhi taking a slender lead in Wayanad. Kerala, as always, Keralites very fast with their numbers. It's a state which usually votes very fast. Those are postal ballots being counted. So Rajiv Chandrasekhar should not be jumping at the moment. Shashi Tharoor and his supporters don't need to be depressed at all. But the early, very early trends are suggesting this at the moment. This is really a battle which we will follow because history could be created. The BJP has never won a seat in Kerala.
We can zip our viewers through the VIP candidates for whom we have very initial trends. So at this moment, Abhay Chautala in Kurukshetra is trailing. Over there, Naveen Jindal is in the lead. Abhishek Banerjee in Diamond Harbour is leading at the moment. Aditya Yadav in Badaयूं is trailing. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary in Behrampur is trailing, and that would be a big defeat for Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary and the Congress if that were to continue. Akhilesh Yadav in Kannauj is currently leading. Akshay Yadav in Firozabad is trailing. I want to go across. Anil Antony currently is trailing. He's A.K. Antony's son. Amongst the others, Parajita Sarangi in Bhubaneswar is leading. Arjun Munda in Khunti in Jharkhand is trailing. Arjun Ram Meghwal in Bikaner is leading. Asuddin Owaisi in Hyderabad is leading. I want to see who else I can give you a quick sense of. Bandi Sanjay Kumar in Karimnagar in Telangana currently leading. Bhupender Yadav, senior minister, fighting from Alwar in Rajasthan, currently leading. Who else? Dipender Huda, we're waiting for initial trends. Dayanidhi Maran in Chennai, central of the DMK, is currently leading. Dharmender Pradhan in Sambalpur in Western Orissa currently leading. Dharmender Yadav in Azamgarh is leading. Dimple Yadav in Mainpuri is currently leading. Dushyant Singh in Jhalawar currently leading. Gajendra Singh Shekhawat in Jodhpur is currently leading. Fagan Singh Kulaste in Mandla is leading. Gaurav Gogoi, Rajdeep, this will be interesting. In Jorat, pitched battle. Will be interesting to see how this ends up. He's currently leading, Rajdeep.
You know, that's an interesting seat because his delimitation forced him to change his seat. The Hemanta Biswa Sarma determined to defeat Gaurav Gogoi, son of the three-time former late Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi. But these are the seats, Rahul, that the Congress needs to hold. What I am seeing at the moment is the BJP is retaining a lot of their VVIP candidates, are not losing. So because they have such a big advantage in the Hindi heartland, therefore, unless their VVIP candidates start trailing, you will not be able to sense any change in mood. If I retain my seats and I start growing as they are growing in the south, at the moment in the south, you are actually having the NDA 25, India 29, primarily on the back of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh in particular is the state where at the moment it appears that the NDA alliance in these postal ballots is holding its own. So when I look at the NDA, Chandrababu Naidu giving a huge boost in these early postal ballot trends to the BJP. And that is a big advantage.
Coimbatore, BJP's young star from Tamil Nadu, currently trailing in Coimbatore. Hanuman Beniwal, that's an important battle in Rajasthan in Nagaur. He's currently leading. H.D. Kumaraswamy in Mandya in the old Mysore belt of the Janata Dal Secular. He's currently leading. Jiten Ram Majhi, former Chief Minister of Bihar in Gaya in Bihar, he's currently leading. If you look at some of the other, if you're looking, Rajdeep has been trolling me about Kangana Ranaut. We don't have any trends just yet. You cannot do that
The moment Kangana Ranaut's name is mentioned, Rahul has a smile on his face. He starts blushing.
Totally
so he's
unfair.
waiting.
I don't know
Kangana
what's going
Ranaut, please come and let's get the Mandi numbers soon. But Rahul, important seat that you just mentioned, H.D. Kumaraswamy, Mandya. Remember, the BJP has gone into this alliance with JDS in the hope that they can consolidate themselves in southern Karnataka. They were always strong in the north, Lingayat dominated. But if they can start picking up seats like Mandya, it suggests that JDS BJP alliance is working on the ground. Yes, Rajat.
What fabulous Vocaliga consolidation. I mean, I was surprised looking at the exit poll data that almost 60-70% of Vocaligas have deserted the Congress party.
No, and as a key seat, there will be Bangalore Rural. Okay. If Bangalore Rural, DK Suresh, that seat will be critical because if that seat, the only seat the Congress won in Karnataka last time amidst the BJP wave, the Modi wave, was Bangalore Rural. DK Suresh, brother of DK Shivkumar, contesting. If that's the kind of seat, look at the moment as we are seeing, those are the kind of seats that if the Congress cannot hold on to, they are in trouble in Karnataka.
Kaisarganj, in Uttar Pradesh, Karan Bhushan Singh, Brij Bhushan Singh's son, he's currently leading. Kiran Rijiju, the union minister, currently leading in Arunachal West on a BJP ticket. Mahinder Nath Pandey in Chandauli in Uttar Pradesh, currently leading. Mahesh Sharma in Noida, where our studios are based, on a BJP ticket, he's currently leading. Manohar Lal Khattar is trailing in Karnal just at this moment in that northeast Delhi battle. We're still awaiting initial results. Trends. Anantnag Rajouri, Mehbooba Mufti is on a PDP ticket, is currently trailing. Navneet Rana in Amravati is currently leading. Naveen Jindal trailing in Kurukshetra. So the AAP candidate seems to be leading. Varanasi, Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, is leading.
Preeti, it appears in Haryana at least. That's where some of the bad news of the Hindi heartland is coming for the BJP at the moment in postal ballots. When your chief minister or former chief minister starts trailing, you're in trouble in that state.
These are postal ballots.
Yeah, but what is it about Haryana that is different to other states very quickly? Why is it Haryana the one state where the BJP appears to be slightly on the back foot?
It's just this time around, Rajdeep, it hasn't come down on the basis of caste. That's one big factor. Number two, the farm protest.
Anti-incumbency of 10 years?
Anti-incumbency 10 years, the farm factor, the farm protest, because it happened on the GT Karnal road. This was the area where the BJP had the maximum gains the last time. This is where the protest was. Agniveer. All of this has come together to form the anti-incumbency.
So it's a bit of a perfect storm in these early. Akhilesh Yadav, though, interestingly, Samajwadi Party leading in that big seat of Kannauj. Remember, he decided to contest at the last moment in Kannauj, and that in a way will become a bellwether seat for the Samajwadi Party. They need to pull in. Akhilesh Yadav needs to win himself, needs to ensure that others also
the only one actual bellwether, piece of trivia if you're interested, Delhi. Since 1957, Valsad in Gujarat has been the one seat which has been the true bellwether in an Indian election. In other seats, it keeps changing, but since 1957, whoever's carried Valsad has actually won the Indian election. Pappu Yadav, independent candidate in Purnia, is currently leading. That would be very interesting to see if he can hold on to his lead. Piyush Goyal, senior union minister in the Modi government, currently leading in Mumbai North. Purushottam Rupala, the minister whose comments really struck a furor amongst the Kshatriya Samaj in Gujarat, had a ripple effect in Rajasthan, West and Uttar Pradesh. He's currently leading in Rajkot. Om Birla, who faced some local disaffection, speaker in the last Lok Sabha, currently leading in Kota. Pawan Singh, currently trailing in Karakat. Prajwal Revanna, all kinds of allegations leveled against him, from rape to sexual harassment. He's currently leading in Hassan. So what happens, Rajdeep, if Prajwal Revanna actually wins, given the litany of charges now against him?
He remains a member of parliament. He has every right to continue as a member of parliament unless, if charges are framed against him and he is convicted, then he has to, of course, step down. But otherwise, he can continue. And that's again a seat. You see, what is happening in southern Karnataka is very interesting. The BJP was looking to consolidate itself in southern Karnataka, took the JDS's support in the hope that they would completely squeeze out the Congress. And at the moment, that seems to be happening there in that part of the country. What is interesting also at the moment is that when you're looking at the map of the country, it is only in southern India where the India alliance is ahead of the NDA. In all the three other regions, in eastern India, it's almost neck and neck. Because eastern India, when I look at, but the BJP is again now pulled ahead. NDA 43, India 22, riding on the northeast. The northeast at the moment, all the seats that I'm looking at in the northeast, Arunachal West, Arunachal East, Silchar in Assam, all the Guwahati, all these seats at the moment in the northeast are going to the NDA. When I come to Kolkata also, Bengal, you're seeing seats like Purulia, Bakura, Bishnupur, all of which are being led at the moment by the BJP. So BJP at the moment doing reasonably well in Bengal as well. The TMC winning in seats like Arambagh at the moment in Ghatal. But overall what we are seeing is that the BJP making gains in the east, in the consolidating or holding its own in the north, holding its own in the west. In the south is where at the moment the India alliance is in the lead.
Some more VIP candidates in their situation at this moment. Rahul Gandhi leading in Wayanad in Kerala. He's also leading in Raebareli. Will be interesting to see if he wins both, which one he keeps. Parneet Kaur, Captain Amrinder Singh's wife, in their family bastion of Patiala, currently trailing. Rajnath Singh, the Union Defence Minister, currently leading in Lucknow. Rajiv Chandrasekhar on a BJP ticket in Trinavantapuram at this moment trailing.
Rajdeep, Rahul, if you look at
Singh
Rachna
Banerjee is currently leading. Rachna Banerjee in Hooghly is currently leading.
Rachna Rachna Banerjee is facing off in Hooghly against Loket Chatterjee, and she's
currently
trailing.
leading.
Leading, yeah. Rachna is
Sambit
leading.
Patra in Puri. He ran into some rough weather with the comment that he made, had to apologize, go on a Maunvrat and Upvas for 3 days. He's currently leading in Puri. He lost by a narrow margin. So I didn't get enough time to campaign. This time, though, he's leading.
And something is happening in Odisha. 7 leads at the moment in Odisha, Rahul, for Lok Sabha. All 7 are going to the NDA. So you see, Odisha at the moment is one of those states where the BJP will look at it and say, look, we are at the, we are clearly dominating it. Tough fight in West Bengal, neck and neck. BJP leading in 12, TMC in 11, Congress, CPM in 1. So if I look at a state where it is a tough fight, there are very few states like this at the moment where it's virtually seat by seat. Let's look at my home state of Maharashtra, and that too. 11 to the NDA, 10 to India. So east and west corners of India, Bengal and Maharashtra are seeing a virtual neck and neck fight. Not too many other states where we can say that at the moment. Because if you go, for example, Rahul, to a state like Gujarat, turn to Gujarat and you'll see at the moment BJP leading in 25, India Alliance just in 1. If you look at Madhya Pradesh, another bastion of the BJP at the moment, BJP leading in 20, India Alliance in 0. So,
Uttar Pradesh 31,
yes.
NDA, India 14 and others 3.
So
it's interesting who the others are right now.
So, but even if it is 31-15, NDA is double that of India Alliance in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Take a look at what's happening in Bihar, because Bihar was another of the swing states. At the moment, NDA leading in 20, India in 8. All of these are gains for India, but the gains are not enough. And I think that's what you're seeing at the moment. India making some gains in states like Bihar, but not enough. You look at Jharkhand also. At the moment, India leading in 2, NDA in 1. So those are gains for India. But again, the gains may not be enough in the larger context. But you turn to Assam on the other hand, and it's 8 to NDA, 1 to Congress. So across the northeast belt of the country, the NDA is dominating. I'm not seeing states where there's a real twist, Rahul. The other swing state at the moment, NDA leading in 9, India in 6 in Karnataka. So while the India is not doing as badly as some exit polls might have said in these early trends for Karnataka, they're still ahead of the other side. And that makes the difference. If Maharashtra and Bengal neck to neck, that's not good enough for the India Alliance. They need some state where they're going to sweep. There are no banker states. The banker states are Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh. All these states, domination by the NDA in these early
EVM counting
trends.
has started.
Former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who Prime Minister Modi has promised to bring to the centre in an important capacity, currently leading in Vidisha. Sarbanda Sonowal, another minister in the Modi cabinet, currently leading in Dibrugarh for the moment. Shashi Tharoor is leading in Trivandrum. Shatrughan Sinha is leading from Asansol. We're at this moment in Amethi. Union Minister Smriti Irani is in the lead. Shumendu Adhikari Kanti is currently leading. Shukanta Majumdar, the BJP state president of West Bengal, is currently trailing in Balurghat. Supriya Sule, and this will become a very important battle. Supriya Sule in Baramati at this moment is trailing. Tejaswi Surya, we're still waiting for trends from Sunetra Pawar, is leading in Baramati. Somnath Bharti is currently trailing on the New Delhi seat in Delhi.
The one that stands out for me at the moment is the Supriya Sule seat. Remember, the Supriya Sule versus Sunetra Pawar is the battle of battles, because this will decide who holds the Pawar legacy. I believe this will go to the wire. This is a seat where every assembly constituency that comprises Baramati could well vote differently. Baramati town could vote very differently to a Khadakwasla, to Baramati rural. So remember, these are early postal ballots. So if any of these candidates become downcast, despondent, please don't. This could change in a moment, Preeti. So while you're giving us some early trends, Preeti, you're saying
I'm looking
in
at Delhi because you talk about Valsad.
Tell us what's happening in Delhi.
You speak of Valsad of being a bellwether seat. City-state Delhi is bellwether in its own, and all 7 the BJP is leading right now. All 7 seats.
That's not a surprise. Our exit poll also predicted that. But that's the fact. You see, in urban India, let's look at Mumbai on the other hand. In Mumbai, unlike Delhi, it's a much closer contest, Rahul. And that's why, Mumbai is seeing 3-3 at the moment, unlike Delhi, which is seeing 7-0. So you're seeing different parts of the country, the tightest contest, Rahul, at the moment as I can see it, are in Maharashtra and West Bengal. No surprise, because both these states, the Trinamool Congress versus BJP and the Mahayuti versus the Mahavikas Aghadi, have been extremely frenzied competition.
Power maps are very useful to compare what happened in the last election with what's happening this time. So on your screen right now, on the one side, you see the 2019 Lok Sabha actual results. And when you compare here, it gives you a quick sense of the leads when they're put into the map of India. So in Gujarat, at this moment, almost a complete sweep for the BJP. Also in Madhya Pradesh, where we have trends. The one state where the BJP has a state government, but the trends are also supporting the Congress, is Rajasthan. That's something that the BJP will have to think very hard about. Even in Haryana, the Congress has some leads. Those are states that the BJP had dominated completely last time round. That doesn't seem to be the case. In Uttar Pradesh, we're seeing interesting contests. In Chhattisgarh, the BJP is dominating in a very big way. In Maharashtra, again, we're seeing interesting contests. And in Kerala and in Tamil Nadu, it seems to be one-way traffic in support of the India alliance. So you can compare very quickly. What's also changing is the map of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, very different from the last time. That's where the alliances in Andhra Pradesh seem to be delivering some results in the initial trends, right?
You see, Telangana, for example, NDA leading in 4, and the Congress has yet to open its account in these early trends. In Haryana, I'm looking at these small states, it's 3-3, another very competitive state. So that's the third competitive state that we've seen after Maharashtra and Bengal is Haryana. Take a look at Punjab, where remember, the Aam Aadmi Party was hoping to make some gains. At the moment, Congress is the one leading in 6, NDA in 2. So Congress 6, NDA is the BJP there, and the AAP is not leading in a single seat as of the moment in the crucial state of Punjab. Turn to Kerala on the other hand, the NDA is leading in just 1, UDF in 15. So the best news for the Congress is coming from states like Haryana and now here in Kerala. You turn to Uttar Pradesh, which of course will be the state looked at more closely. NDA leading in 33, India in 16. Remember, therefore, you're 2-1 at the moment in India's biggest state, and that should normally take you to victory in a general election. You can't win India without really winning Uttar Pradesh. NDA getting very good news at the moment from Andhra Pradesh. Jagan Mohan Reddy back in the race slightly. 9 to the NDA, 4 to YSRCP. But this is, remember, in the Lok Sabha. We'll give you the assembly numbers in a moment there. In Rajasthan, for example, NDA leading in 16, India in 5, conforming to what we said in our exit poll that the India alliance may make some small gains in the state of Rajasthan. Turn now from Rajasthan to the state of Madhya Pradesh, and you're seeing where this election is a dominant election. 24-0, including Kamal Nath's son Nakul Nath trailing at the moment in Chhindwara, a seat which they have only lost once in the last 45 years. The family has only lost it once. Kamal Nath's son is trailing at the moment in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Then when you look at Chhattisgarh, again there you are seeing it is 10-1, 10 to the NDA, only 1 to the India alliance. So there's a belt, Rahul, from Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, in the heart of the country, 64 seats on offer, 63 of them are going to the NDA. That's where the NDA has a banker.
We can spend a moment looking at some key battleground states. I'll start with West Bengal. We have 28 leads out of the 42 seats. The BJP currently leading on 15, the Trinamool at 11. And it also gives you a sense of how the Trinamool is largely holding on in the southern Bengal presidency area, which is their stronghold, and the BJP is strong in the north. That's as far as West Bengal is concerned. I come now to Tamil Nadu. On the 39 seats of Tamil Nadu, we currently have trends for 17. The India alliance is leading on 16, the AIADMK on 1. The BJP isn't leading on any seat in Tamil Nadu just at this moment. I want to come to the 17 seats of Telangana next. This is where the Congress is a government led by Revanth Reddy. The BJP is leading on 4, the Congress on 1. We have leads currently for 6 seats in Telangana. From there, let's now come to the biggest political state in the country, the state of Uttar Pradesh. In Uttar Pradesh, the NDA is currently leading on 36, the India alliance on 16. The India alliance up 10 from the last time, the NDA down 3 from the last time. From Uttar Pradesh, I want to go to Andhra Pradesh and give you a sense of what's happening on the 25 Lok Sabha seats of Andhra Pradesh. On these 25 seats, we have trends for 13, the NDA leading on 9, the YSRCP on 4, the YSRCP, Rajdeep, taking serious blows, currently down 8 from the last Lok Sabha elections.
You know, that, according to me, is a state which reflects that at the state level, we are seeing anti-incumbency. you know, those who've held power for the last 5 years, whether it's a Biju Janata Dal at the moment in Odisha or whether it is YSRCP in Andhra Pradesh. So you're seeing, Sudhir, anti-incumbency in Andhra Pradesh. Are you surprised at the moment if these numbers hold that Chandrababu Naidu has been able to capitalize on it? Every poll 6 months ago had put Jagan Mohan Reddy ahead.
Absolutely. So this would mean, if these figures hold, that arithmetic plus chemistry of the alliance is actually working in its favor. So the anti-incumbency could affect Jagan Mohan Reddy. Last time, interestingly, both Lok Sabha and Assembly, they had voted in the same manner. Would it be different this time? That would be the thing to watch out.
You know, that's the difference between Andhra Pradesh and Odisha slightly. In Odisha, we are seeing a much tighter contest in the Assembly, even as in the Lok Sabha, it is the BJP all the way. So it's that same voter, Rahul Verma, who's voting differently for Assembly and Lok Sabha in Odisha, not necessarily in Andhra.
In Odisha, that's happening because of the presence of third player also. Congress basically gets squeezed in one of the election, whereas the third player is not present in Andhra Pradesh. You have YSRCP plus NDA alliance. If there was a significant third player, say getting 12, 15, 18% of vote, seat conversion are going to be very, very different.
Let's take a look at the trends coming from Karnataka at this moment. Out of the 28 seats of Karnataka, we have leads currently for 17. The BJP-JDS alliance is currently leading on 9, down 6 seats from the last time. The Congress is at 7 seats, up 6 from the last time. That's as far as Karnataka is concerned. If we go to Madhya Pradesh, on the 29 seats of Madhya Pradesh, the BJP is dominating very strongly, leading on 26. The India Alliance at this moment has 2 leads, interestingly. The other state where assembly elections have been held and counting is going on is Orissa, 21 Lok Sabha seats. The BJP leading on 9 of those. All the 9 leads in Odisha at this moment, Rajdeep, are with the BJP.
And the one state where it's really swinging up and down is Maharashtra. If you recall a short while ago, I said 11 to NDA, 10 to the India Alliance. Now it's 15 to India and 12 to NDA. And the places in Maharashtra where the India Alliance is dominating is Western Maharashtra. So Sharad Pawar is proving, at least within the NCP, that he's the #1 Neta. Where the BJP is doing well is in Vidarbha, where it is taking on the Congress party. So it's very interesting that in the battle, Shankar Iyer, you're from Pune, in and around, Pune itself is going to the BJP, but in and around, it is Sharad Pawar at the moment who has the edge over Ajit Pawar. Are you surprised?
Not at all. In the sense that both the parts, the Vidarbha part, where the BJP, wherever the BJP is taking on the Congress, the BJP was expected to do well and seems to be doing well. Where the BJP or the Eknath Shinde Sena is taking on, say, the NCP or the Uddhav Thackeray Sena, they're doing, it's a tougher fight. I think the Mumbai numbers sort of reflect that 3:3.
This will have an impact on what happens in the assembly elections when they happen in Maharashtra. We have trends currently for 28 out of the 48 seats. The NDA is currently leading on 12, down 10 from the last time. The India Alliance at this moment is in the lead in Maharashtra at 15, up 10 from the last time. So it's not the manner in which the results happened last time round. It's quite different, at least at this moment in Maharashtra.
And you see, this is the advantage. You see, this is the one state where at the moment they've got a double-digit gain. If you look at India Alliance across the country, the only state at the moment where they've got a double-digit gain over 2019 is Maharashtra.
Remember, this is the second largest state when it comes to, it gives 48 seats to the parliament, second largest. And
Good. You're discovering my home state. Okay, we don't know.
People should know.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. We focus a lot on Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra
The
equal.
only other state where the India Alliance is leading now is Haryana, 5:3.
5:3, which are also gains. Remember, it was
Gains.
10-0 last time in Haryana. So you've got India Alliance making gains at the moment in Maharashtra, making gains in Haryana, making gains also in Karnataka. Because remember, in Karnataka last time, the Congress just got 1 seat. At the moment, Congress leading in 9, NDA in 9, India Alliance in 7. So the gains that are coming for the India Alliance, when you look at that 157 number, keep in mind that there are small gains they are making, but the BJP is holding its own in its bastion states. The bastion states are Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and to some extent UP. They are 2-1 ahead, still Rashid Kidwa in UP.
Yeah. So,
But,
so going by this trend, these are very initial trend, but opposition looks like opposition is, fighting to, live for another day.
Uttar Pradesh, Rajdeep, if you
Yes.
look at it, what's interesting is of the 17 seats, and the Congress, if this holds at all, is leading in 4. Sitapur, Barabanki, Saharanpur and Rai Bareli.
Okay,
Four
so,
seats
so
that the
Rahul
Congress is
Gandhi
leading in.
Rahul Gandhi is leading in both his seats at the moment. that is Wayanad, and in the seat of Rai Bareli. The Prime Minister still leading firmly in Varanasi. So Varanasi very much a bastion, no surprise there. Delhi is where the BJP is 5-2 at the moment. So you've got two seats at the moment in Delhi where you're seeing the India Alliance at the moment making. So it's 5-2 at the moment in Delhi. But overall, when I look at the numbers, the way they are playing out at the moment, it's clear. You've got Chandni Chowk, where we expected JP Agarwal to give a fight. JP Agarwal is at the moment, as per these postal ballots, leading at the moment in Chandni Chowk. The other seat of Delhi where you're having a bit of a fight really is in East Delhi. So you're seeing East Delhi and in Chandni Chowk, Kuldeep Kumar of the Aam Aadmi Party. But overall, for parties like the Aam Aadmi Party, not good news from Punjab at all at the moment. In Bihar, where we expected a bit of a fight, NDA is pulling ahead, 27-7. So the NDA, which perhaps needed to ensure that at least in Bihar, they protected themselves. They are 7, remember, is a gain of 6. Last time, the India Alliance only had 1 seat. The Congress only had 1 seat in Bihar. So there are small gains at the moment, but not enough. I think the way to summarize it as we are approaching, 8:50, is the India Alliance, the opposition, making some gains in different parts of the country, but nearly not enough. And therefore, NDA still in pole position. 255 plays 158 is a 100-seat gap at the moment. Rahul Verma.
Rajdeep, I think what is also interesting that a large part of India Alliance gains are coming from other parties rather than the NDA itself. And that's what is keeping NDA is in the pole position.
The most fascinating contest right now in West Bengal, Rajdeep. It's even keel 16-16. This could actually go down to the wire where the seats of 42 seats of West Bengal is concerned. 16 BJP, 16 TMC, 2 to the Congress and CPM, and Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is trailing in Behrampur.
That's a big one. Yusuf Pathan, World Cup winner in 2011. He was brought in there more for the celebrity factor that he would bring. Encircle Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, the battle between Mamta and Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary in Behrampur.
Mamta's ability to make, other person like Yusuf Pathan win from a state which is, driven by, linguistic considerations.
Yeah, but these are all very early trends. These are all going to transform. In fact, someone told me, do not predict Behrampur till 6 p.m.
Jharkhand, Rajdeep. Jharkhand is very interesting. Of the 14 seats, NDA leading on 8, India on 6.
So you've got interesting news, even though the numbers suggest a wide gap. You've got some ulatfare taking place now within states.
Yes.
What you're seeing is states like Maharashtra, which were one-sided last time, becoming competitive. States like Jharkhand, Haryana, Rajasthan, which was swept, maxed out by the BJP making some gains there. When I look at the state of Tamil Nadu, remember, is where the BJP hopes to make some gains. They're not making any. 0 NDA, India Alliance 23, AIDMK 1. Let's take a look at Kerala, where the BJP is hoping to script history by winning at least 1 seat. NDA 0, UDF 17, LDF 3. So as of now, in those distant southern states of, sorry to call them distant, but the southern states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu, it's a sweep at the moment for the India Alliance. The BJP holding it. Yes, one of my.
Goa.
What's happening in Goa?
Keel, 1-1.
1-1, which is what we predicted. But remember, Goa.
Which you didn't predict.
Well, I think South Goa, BJP still has the advantage. But we will see how that plays. At the moment, in South Goa, the India Alliance Congress candidate they're leading. In North Goa, Shripad Naik, who's dominated North Goa for the last 25 years, is leading the union minister.
Nakul Nath now leading on Chhindwara in Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, so Chhindwara is the only state, only seat at the moment, the only lead at the moment, 28-1 for the NDA. Only Nakul Nath at the moment in Chhindwara is leading. So the bad news for the Congress and the good news for the NDA is coming from states where they did very well last time, like Madhya Pradesh, in the heart of the country. Any big takeaways that you have across the table when you're looking at these early numbers? Are we seeing, can we say comfortably that while the India Alliance may not be sweeping towards 400 as of now, sorry, the NDA clearly is still well ahead.
Yes, so Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra seems to be signaling trends that might sustain.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So first, I think India is not doing as badly as it was predicted.
Early trends, postal ballots.
Yes. Like I think
With that caveat
yes,
all the
yes,
time.
Yes. Given these trends, I think it would be harder for NDA to reach the upper bound what exit polls were predicting. But yes, these are early trends.
Yes, Rajat, your quick
What
comment.
I believe is that typically the results on a result day follow a hockey stick curve in terms of like how there will be a slow physical count of those postal ballots, which is a slow process. And then once the EVMs open up, rounds after rounds are quickly taken in. Within 2 hours, you will see flipping of a lot of trends and consolidation.
Absolutely.
After 2 hours, you should see those numbers.
I think around 12 o'clock. Remember, Sunetra Pawar now leading over Supriya Sule in Baramati. So while the Sharad Pawar faction may be leading in seats like Satara and Kolhapur, the Congress is leading there. In Baramati, at the moment, it is Sunetra Pawar who has the edge. Yes, Rashid, your big takeaway from these early trends,
I
very
think
quickly.
we are going to see a far, stronger opposition. While Mr. Modi may return to power, but he will be faced with a formidable opposition.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, T.S.
Well,
Sudhir.
Tamil Nadu and Kerala, very early trends, but I mean, this was one state where the BJP was hoping to say that hum bane tum bane ek duje ke liye.
Arey wah, hum bane tum. See, if you start singing, then I'll start singing in hum bane tum bane ek duje ke liye.
But, you know,
Go ahead.
Rajdeep, the
I
Congress
don't
has
know
made-
what to say. That was the next line. Yeah, that was the next line in that song. But go ahead.
Okay, well, you know, Himachal, Rajdeep, right
Yes.
now the Congress making inroads. Shimla, the Congress is leading. Look at Assam. Assam is an interesting contest that's playing out. The NDA leading on 8, Congress coming in at 6 right now.
Okay, let's
Leading
look
on
at,
6.
let's separate this country north, south, east, west to see how it's playing out across the regions of the country. At the moment in the northern belt, and here we are looking at the top of the northern belt, India leading in 63 but down 17, India 39, up 24. In states like Haryana and Rajasthan is where India is making some small gains there. In the eastern corner of the country, NDA, the sun, the lotus is still continuing to bloom in the east, 74, India at 42. It is in Trinamool Congress versus BJP, that's the tight fight. But across the northeast, in states like Assam and in the smaller states, you're seeing a virtual clean sweep. Bihar also, the NDA doing very well. Let's turn to the west of the country. In the west, this is where you're seeing this election really being dominated by the NDA. We're including, of course, parts of Chhattisgarh as well as Madhya Pradesh here. 89 to the NDA, India at 30. Their best showing at the moment, those 20 up, is because of Maharashtra. Maharashtra is where the India Alliance is holding its own at the moment. Turn to the south of the country, and this is where the India Alliance is at 56, but the NDA at 35 is up 10. Remember, the NDA won 29 out of 131 last time. This time they are up 10, and those 10 will come primarily at the moment from the state of Andhra Pradesh. Turn to the Hindi heartland that often decides elections. NDA 145, India 54. So it is the power of the Hindi heartland and indeed the gains that the NDA continues to make in the eastern corner of the country as well as holds its own in the west. Rahul, it looks at the moment that the NDA is in pole position, but the opposition as of now is down but clearly not out. In fact, it's risen a bit compared to 2019.
I hope the Churchill quotes that they've been doing, they will not do it anymore looking at the results. They should be more even-headed now. They should be more level-headed looking at this. This is something which we've been saying, that at least respect the mandate whichever way it goes.
Absolutely.
The kind of rhetoric that was going on yesterday, war-mongering of sorts, as if India is going into some kind of a war today, shouldn't be the case. We should seize a
Rajdeep,
peaceful
BJP has made
discussion.
inroads in Tamil Nadu. Tirunelveli, BJP is leading.
Tirunelveli, they will win.
Nagendran.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can take a look at some of the
Leading.
VIP candidates and see how those VIP candidates are doing, and we can zip you through the leads that are coming in from different places. Abhishek Banerjee leading in Diamond Harbour, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary now leading in Behrampur, Agatha Sangma is trailing in Tura, Akhilesh Yadav leading currently in Kannauj, Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister, leading currently in Gandhinagar. Anil Antony is currently trailing. Anant Gite, we don't have a lead for yet. Anand Sharma. Now, of course, I was just looking at the number of votes that have been counted. The counting is progressing at a furious pace. Anil Baluli in the Paudi Garhwal seat is currently leading. If we go to the next sheet, Anupriya Patel is leading currently in Mirzapur and Apna Dal NDA ticket. Anurag Thakur is leading in Hamirpur. Arjun Ram Meghwal, Union Minister, is leading currently in Bikaner. Arun Govill, who created that ruckus in Meerut, is leading. He's one of the people who spoke about changing the constitution, landed his party in unnecessary hot water. Arvind Sawant is leading, the sitting MP on a Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray ticket in Mumbai South. Asaduddin Owaisi leading in Hyderabad. B.Y. Raghvendra, son of BSY, leading currently in Shimoga. Bandi Sanjay Kumar is leading as well. Bansuri Swaraj, Sushma Swaraj's daughter, leading in the New Delhi seat against Somnath Bharti of the Aam Aadmi Party. Bhupender Yadav at this moment is trailing in Alwar. C.R. Patil, who won with the biggest margin last time round in Navsari, is leading. There's a battle on bragging rights. Who will win with the biggest margin in the BJP? Charanjit Singh Channi, former Chief Minister of the Congress in Punjab, is leading on the reserved seat of Jalandhar. Deepinder Hooda is leading in the Hooda bastion of Rohtak in Haryana. Dharmender Yadav is leading in Azamgarh. Digvijay Singh at this moment in his principality of Rajgarh is currently in the lead. Nirua, the actor from Azamgarh, is trailing against Dharmender Yadav. Dimple Yadav is leading in Mainpuri. DK Suresh, a prestige battle this in Bangalore rural. DK Suresh is currently leading. Dushyant Singh, Vasundhara Raje's son, sitting MP from Jhalawar Baran, he's currently leading. Harsimrat Kaur Badal in Bathinda in Punjab, trailing. HD Kumaraswamy in Mandya, currently leading. Hema Malini in Mathura, Rajdeep currently leading.
You know, what you're seeing is most of the VVIP, when you went through this list, you'll see many of the VVIP candidates are holding their own as of now in these early trends. And normally if you see a major ulat fair, it starts with some VVIP candidates starting to lose. So far we are not seeing any major VVIP candidates lose. As I look in your map, you know, most of the candidates, interestingly, as of now, KC Venugopal is trailing in Alapi of the Congress. I don't expect that to last for long, but now, you know, for now, he's trailing there. But otherwise, it's a state dominated by the Congress at the moment.
Om Birla trailing in Kota.
Yeah,
Om Birla trailing in Kota. Bhupendra Yadav trailing in Alwar.
The disappointing news for the BJP in the north is coming from Haryana and Rajasthan. The good news for the BJP is coming from Madhya Pradesh and Bihar. The good news for the India alliance is primarily coming from states like Maharashtra and to some extent not doing as badly as many exit polls might have suggested in a state like Karnataka. They are holding their own in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, but remember they did well there last time also. So there are no gains. The gains are coming from Maharashtra, Haryana, Rajasthan for the India alliance. But the BJP is holding its own in large states and also gaining incrementally because of good allies like Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu doing well.
Okay, so here's a piece of trivia. Let's see how sharp you are with your political game. Who is the one MP who has served the maximum number of terms, who's eligible and contesting in this Lok Sabha election? Rajdeep, Quizmaster. Who's the MP who served maximum number of terms and is currently in the Lok Sabha? Let's see how sharp our pundits are.
Menaka
Gandhi.
Well done.
Inderjeet Gupta.
I won.
Inderjeet Gupta of the CPI holds the record for 11 terms. Inderjeet Gupta holds the record for 11 terms. Menaka Gandhi is currently leading in Sultanpur. This is her 9th term and if she wins this record, she will be the senior most MP in Parliament. Manish Tiwari currently leading in his new seat of Chandigarh. Mansukh Mandavia in Porbandar in Gujarat is leading. Manoj Tiwari in Northeast Delhi is leading.
Rahul, can you give us a breakup of this 181, 259 BJP and Congress? How many leads does the BJP have at the moment and how many leads does the Congress have at the moment?
This is the power map of India. 259 leads for the NDA, down 37 from the last time. If you look at a party-wise breakup, the BJP currently leading on 224, the Janata Dal United on 9. The India Alliance is at 181, up 71 from the last time. Out of these, 87 leads are for the Congress party, 21 for the Samajwadi Party, 17 for the Trinamool. If I now try and give you a sense of how this compares with past records. This is the graph which shows you where these parties stood. 343 is what the NDA had last time round. At this moment, they're currently leading on 259. Rajdeep.
You know, it's interesting when I look at some of these, the leads that you pointed out, the leading figures. Mahua Moitra is at the moment leading. She's in a big battle there in Krishnanagar. Remember, our surveys also said tight fight. The Trinamool Congress has made that a prestige battle. She at the moment is leading. The man who some believe could become the next Chief Minister of Odisha, remember he's contesting Lok Sabha though, Dharmendra Pradhan is leading at the moment there in Sambalpur. Very good news for the BJP coming in from Odisha. at the moment. Interestingly, Hanuman Beniwal is leading from Nagaur. He's one, he is the kind of person who, irrespective of which party he seems to join, he's able to control a seat, and that's pretty impressive.
No, it's a tough battle. It's not.
Yeah, but he's leading at the moment. And you've got to give him credit that Harsimrat Kaur Badal is trailing at the moment in Bhatinda. So
Taranjeet Singh from the BJP is leading Amritsar.
yeah, so the BJP is leading in 2 in Punjab, and you've got 9 leads to the Congress. So the Congress and the BJP
Singh leading in Khadur Sahib.
And that is the worry.
Independent, that's the worry.
Amritpal Singh, Khalistani separatists leading in Khadur Sahib. So you've got a situation in Punjab where AAP is being squeezed out and the Akalis are being squeezed out. And it's become Congress, BJP. Taranjeet, if he wins, could become a minister in this government.
Okay, so I want to take our viewers through the strike rate of different parties in IPL cricket style. We have leads for 260 NDA seats, out of which the NDA has currently got a strike rate of 56%. We have leads for 182 India Alliance seats, out of which the India Alliance has a strike rate of 39%. So the India Alliance strike rate very inferior in comparison to the NDA strike rate, and that would give you a sense of where this is likely to end up. If I look at the retained ratio, the retained ratio essentially means seats which were won by a particular party last time round, how many of those seats are being won or where the party is seeing a lead at this moment. So out of the 266 seats that the BJP had last time, where we have trends, the BJP has a retained percentage of 70, which means 7 out of 10 seats which they won last time, they're currently still winning. The Congress seems to have been leading on 45 of those. That would give some solace to the Congress if this holds till the end. If I look at the Congress's retained ratio, 50 leads, out of which they're holding on to only 58. So their retained ratio quite inferior in comparison to that of the BJP.
If you look at it at 9 a.m., 261 playing 184, the gap has closed with 19 others. So at 9 a.m., if this was the number that we would have at the end of the day, it would suggest that the opposition has something to hold on to, and the BJP will say that, look, Prime Minister Modi is set for his hat-trick, but it's not 400 par. So I think you've got to look at these numbers at the moment in the context of the kind of propaganda that has followed before the elections. As of now, and I believe these are very early trends, they will change in the next couple of hours, you are seeing the opposition not doing as badly as the exit polls suggested. The BJP are not doing as spectacularly as they suggested. And that's because, Rahul, you're seeing state-by-state fragmentation to an extent. Certainly states like Haryana, Preeti state, and Maharashtra, my home state, reflecting this fragmentation. Maharashtra in particular is quite remarkable what we are seeing there. I don't recall last, Shankar Iyer, you're also a resident of our lovely state, India 16, NDA 14. So it's neck and neck in the state of Maharashtra. Others are 1 at the moment. Yes, Baramati.
Look at Uttar Pradesh, Rajdeep. It's 40-29 right now.
That's
where
right.
The leads are
So let's spend a moment looking at the seat-by-seat battle in the key battleground states. I'll take Uttar Pradesh at the start. 80 seats in Uttar Pradesh. Out of the 80 seats in Uttar Pradesh, we have leads currently on 71. The NDA leading at 39, down 16 from the last time. The India Alliance at 30, up 24 from the last time. That's Uttar Pradesh. From there, let's go to West Bengal. 42 seats in West Bengal. Let's see how the BJP and the Trinamool are doing in West Bengal. 39 leads at the moment. The BJP leading on 18, the Trinamool on 18. Trinamool is down 2, the BJP is up 1. From there, let's come to Tamil Nadu. 39 seats in Tamil Nadu. The DMK Alliance doing quite well in Tamil Nadu. 31 leads for the India Alliance, down 1 from the last time. The BJP is leading on 1 seat in Tamil Nadu. That's the Trinamool seat where they're leading. In Karnataka, let's look at the 28 seats of Karnataka. In Karnataka, out of the 28 seats, we have leads for 24. The BJP-JDS Alliance is leading on 15, down 7. The India Alliance leading on 8, up 7. That would give some solace to DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah, not doing as badly at this moment as the exit polls had predicted. Let's come to Maharashtra, 48 seats. 16 for the NDA, down 10 from the last time. 16 for the India Alliance, up 10 from the last time. Suggesting, Rajdeep, a very pitched battle in that crucial state of Maharashtra.
Absolutely. Let's get quick reactions coming in at the moment. Sanju Verma of the BJP, Shama Mohammed of the Congress, and Preeti Menon of the AAP. And I'm going to ask you to keep it to 30 seconds each. We have to rush through the numbers, so please keep your interventions very short. First reaction from you, Sanju Verma. As of now, it appears that the NDA is ahead, but you're not dominating in the manner that you might have hoped. Your first quick reaction to these early trends, very early trends.
You know, Rajdeep, the catch is in that last phrase that you said. Trends, very early trends. And all I'll say is, point number one, we are far ahead. Point number two, from 11:30 a.m., 12 noon, you will see that the lead between the BJP-led NDA and the other side is only going to widen, and BJP is going to strengthen on its lead. And I maintain, not with overconfidence, with complete confidence, that the BJP-led NDA is going to be crossing that important milestone of 400 par. And Narendra Modi is going to be coming back, for the third time in a row
Okay,
at
so
the helm of affairs.
as I said, I need to keep it very short, all the interventions. Shama Mohammed, your first reactions to what you're getting. What is very clear is it seems that unless there's a spectacular turnaround, NDA will be inching towards 272 par, at least for now.
Yeah, Rajdeep, this is early hours. We all know that by 12 o'clock, we come to know the exact picture. I mean, there can be a lot of places where somebody is trailing, can even go up. I have seen that for the last 10 years. So this is not the final count. We still believe we will win this election. Let's see, let us reach at that around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You will see there'll be a change. And here she's talking about 400 par, where you're very clearly saying 270. I mean, where does this 400 par come? Nobody knows. Unless she knows personally. If she's
So Shama Mohammed is hoping that things will change. I hope as a result, some of the noises of protest that we heard before the elections will be dimmed if the numbers turn out to be closer. Preeti Menon, quick query to you. Aam Aadmi Party not doing well in Punjab. You're blanked out there, and not doing well in Delhi as well. Is this disappointing news or not for you if you lose in both your bastions of Punjab and Delhi?
Very different.
I don't think that's the way it's going to pan out. I'm quite sure that we are going to win seats in Delhi and in Punjab. And for us, everything is a win because we are starting from here, literally. So I think that the Aam Aadmi Party is going to step into the parliament in this election with a sizable number. And you mentioned Maharashtra, where it is my home state. And on the ground, when I was involved in the campaign, it's looking as it is going to be a sweep by the India Alliance, by the Mahavikas Aghadi. So that's a very interesting state to watch out for. And it might just change the way the dynamics of power are in the country. So I think that this is a very, very,
So we'll
the
wait.
trends are looking very positive to me.
I think it's unfair to put all of you on the line at this early stage. All of you will say, please wait till 12 o'clock, things will change. But Rahul, what is not changing as dramatically for the opposition is the fact that the NDA is still 2-1 ahead in the Hindi heartland. And unless you can capture the Hindi heartland, you can't aspire to power. You can become, you're doing better than 2019. NDA is like the India Alliance is like that student who got 20% marks in the last exam has gone up to 50 this time. But 50% doesn't get you a first class. To get a first class today, you need 80% and more.
Enough to order laddus. Congress
laddus
order laddus now.
No, Congress may order laddus. They are welcome to do all the celebrations. We have to go by the numbers as they stand today. India Alliance for now is like a student who is getting pass marks but is not getting distinction. At the same time, as of now, the NDA student who got a distinction last time is hovering around the first class mark, not getting, but these are early trends. Yes, Shankar.
Across all party headquarters, there will be a convenient consensus at this hour that picture abhi baki hai.
Picture abhi baki hai. Picture bilkul baki hai.
Let's take a look at the strength scanner for different parties. Now, what the strength scanner means is seats which a particular party has won in every election in the last 3 elections, how are they doing there? Those are called safe seats. So the BJP has 94 seats classified as safe. Out of them, they're currently leading on 66 of those. The BJP has 164 relatively safe seats. They're currently leading on 98 of them. Relatively safe means seats which the party's won in 2 elections out of the last 3 elections. The BJP, interestingly, is leading on 9 very weak seats. Seats which the party hasn't won in any election over the last 3 elections. So they've made some effort to try and turn their weak seats into potential opportunities. I want to give you a sense of the Congress's strength scanner at the moment. The Congress has 16 safe seats, seats which the party has won in every election in the last 3 elections. They're currently leading on 10 of those. The Congress has 35 relatively safe seats, seats which the party has won in 2 out of the last 3 elections. They're currently leading in 18 of those. Interestingly, the Congress is doing well on some very weak seats as well. Whether that holds till the end or is that because counting has just started, we don't know that just for the moment. But that's the way it's seeming at this moment, Rajdeep.
The sense I'm getting from this election is we are seeing a country with whose diversity is being reflected. You know, we think of one nation, one leader, one party. Actually, this is a country where different states are showing very, very different trends. If you were look to, you know, if this was an election to take place in a few of the southern states, it presents a very different picture. The moment you turn to the east, again there, northeast presents a very different picture.
So let's do that.
It presents in a Bengal or an Odisha.
Let's spend a moment on the regional
Here
breakup.
comes the question whether the BJP is going to cross the magic figure of 272 on its own or not. At present, it looks rather
What
unlikely.
difference does that make? At the end of the day, I've gone into this election with a pre-poll alliance. The president will call me first. I become the prime minister for a third
Yes,
time.
Radeep,
How does that change?
It changes in the sense because in 2014, 2019, you had a single party majority.
So
If
you're
single
looking
party
at whether the
is not
BJP
getting a
crosses
majority,
272 on its own. Fair enough. You know,
But the
that's
alliance has crossed 272.
Yeah,
so
so
right
the
now
alliance-
you're looking at
That's
272.
But at this moment, the
NDA
pollsters would be a bit worried, Rahul Verma.
Yeah.
उनका तो अभी लग रहा है कि they are not off to a good start.
They are not ordering
The
laddus.
pollsters are not ordering any
But
laddus
this is
yet.
very early. This is
of
very
course.
early.
Just at this moment. Okay, let's do a region-wise breakup. I'll start from the south of India. In the south, the NDA has made 12 leads from the last time. 41 leads for the NDA, up 12 from the last time. The India Alliance is currently leading in 60, up 2 from the last time. So if the south was the entire country, the India Alliance in good position to form the government. From the south, let's now go to the west. In the west, 143 seats. We have leads for 131. The NDA is leading on 92, down 24 seats from the last time. The India Alliance on 37, up 24 seats from the last time. From there, I now come to the east. In the eastern states of India, the NDA leading on 76, down 4 from the last time. The India Alliance on 45, up 16 from the last time. Let's now come to the north. In the north, the NDA is leading on 64, down 27 leads from the last time. 51 for the India Alliance, up 34 from the last time. Somebody asked me to show the party-wise breakup, so I'll spend a moment doing that. Let me take you through. The NDA is at 273, down 44 seats from the last time. 236 of these leads are for the Bharatiya Janata Party. 8 are for Nitish Kumar's JDU. The India Alliance is leading on 197. Out of these, 90 are for the Congress, 28 for the Samajwadi Party, 17 for the Trinamool. The Congress won't be unhappy if it ends up with 90 seats. That's not a bad number they're currently at.
No, absolutely. You see, the
80% gain.
You know, I've always believed for the Congress to have any chance, they have to cross 100. But you see, they are now like a batsman who's happy with 90, doesn't want a century. And Rashid Kidwai, at the start of the show, said they'll be happy with 75 par. So you've got a situation. But, you know, there are four or five swing states. Karnataka swing state, NDA leading in 15, India in 8, others in 1. For the India Alliance, that's a gain of 7 in a state where they won just 1 seat. Let's turn to the second swing state, as I call it, which is Maharashtra. Maharashtra at the moment, NDA leading in 20, India in 16, others in 1. That's 17 down for the NDA. They won 41 out of 48 there last time. That's a gain of 7 for the India Alliance. That's swing state number 2. Swing state number 3 is Bihar. In Bihar at the moment, NDA leading in 25, down 8 compared to last time. India in 9 in a state that they won only 1 last time. The fourth swing state that we should look at is West Bengal. At the West Bengal, it's BJP leading in 20, Trinamool Congress in 17, Congress plus CPM in 3. So effectively, you could say India versus NDA is 20 all in the state of West Bengal. Turn to another swing state, potentially Odisha, NDA 10, BJD 0. So the real swing state for the NDA at the moment is the state of Odisha. And I look at a final swing state at the moment, which is Telangana. Remember last time the BRS was sweeping that state. This time NDA leading in 10. At the moment in Telangana. So Telangana is one of the states where the NDA has done very well compared to, they had only 4 seats, correct me if I'm wrong, T.S. Sudhir last time. So it's a gain of 6 there. So you're seeing, Rahul, in the swing states, India Alliance making gains, but not sufficient gains to actually overturn government formation. That's the way to look at this election.
Yes. Alliance has crossed now 200, and the gap between India Alliance and NDA, which was like in 2:1, has reduced a lot.
And I
Has
think we
reduced
need to discuss
considerably,
Uttar Pradesh.
considerable reduction.
We need to discuss Uttar Pradesh.
We can start showing the vote share percentages to give you a sense of and remember, these are very initial votes that have been counted. But if you look at the vote share percentages, currently, if I look at the breakup of the different parties, the BJP has 41.4% of the votes that have been counted, and that's the way it stands just at this moment. If I look at the strike rate of the different parties, the NDA strike rate is 54, the India Alliance strike rate at this moment 42, and if I look at the tally for each party, the India Alliance is currently leading on 211, with the Congress having 94 of those leads.
You know, the one, sorry, before you go, just one swing state that I didn't mention because it's really throwing up a result, Shankar, and that reflects perhaps where the markets, because the markets are looking at India today very closely and what we are saying. And at the moment, no, they are. NDA 41, down 23, India Alliance 35, up 29. So UP is where you're seeing the contest. If in India's biggest state, the NDA doesn't dominate, there is no way they can reach anywhere close to 400 par. So 400 par is now being turned into 300 par, and for the other alliance, it's becoming a case, can we, close in the gap even further and keep the BJP, as Rashid pointed out, below 272. So what we've seen in the last half an hour, again very early trends, is the closing of the gap. We are seeing a real election at the moment, a hotly contested seat by seat election in states like Maharashtra, Karnataka, even in Uttar Pradesh, even in Rajasthan, even in Haryana. So as a result, what was expected to be a cakewalk by most exit pollsters for the NDA is turning out as of now only at 9:20 when the markets have opened, and they've opened as a result, what, 1,500 points down. Yeah. Rajat looking at them very carefully because he obviously does invest in the stocks.
No, Rajdeep, even you had also invested enough. You very
no, I have mutual funds, man. My mutual fund. I'm not a stock. I'm not a day trader.
As far as, just to give a contrarian view, a fair number of votes have been counted, larger than most post-poll and exit polls, and the trends at this moment are quite different from what the polls are saying. Okay, so if that's the case, there'll be no dancing around.
There's another context.
Which is what?
The equity investments that the opposition has made seem to be paying off better than the fixed deposit that the BJP has made.
And I'll tell you, if you start looking at the vote share numbers, the situation is quite different. Now look at this. I'm giving you the NDA India density map. Now what this means is how many seats are these formations running with what kind of vote percentages. Of the votes that have been counted, the NDA has 32 seats where their vote percentage is more than 50. The India Alliance has 30 seats where their vote percentage is more than 50. The NDA has 15 seats where the vote percentage is between 40 and 50 of the votes that have been counted till now. The India Alliance has 10 seats where their vote percentage is between 40 and 50, and 28 seats where the vote percentage is between 25 and 40. At this moment, Rajdeep, the election is appearing more keen. So all the pre-panditry, there may be some somersaults required on that.
No, because remember, the figure that I keep pointing out, in 2019, Rahul, the NDA won 224 seats, or the BJP with 50% vote share and more. Now that's come down as of now only to 32. You're seeing, therefore, even if the seats, the NDA is ahead and they are at 272 at the moment, in vote share they've come down. So the entire election in that sense has got tighter even in terms of vote share. And that reflects perhaps the fact that this has been a far more competitive election compared to 2019, which was the post-Pulwama, post-Balakot election, and what we saw in 2014. So as of now, what we are seeing is a much tighter election of a kind perhaps that no exit pollster has predicted. As you're seeing, the stock market also coming, and we are not reaching Sidhu Moosewala stage at this point, but you are finding a much tighter election, which is what we want. You see, now we have excitement. It's like a IPL match, unlike the final between Knight Riders and Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Rajdeep wants, and he's been wanting.
I've been wanting a tight election. I want a tight election. Whoever wins doesn't matter.
I pulled out the margin calculator. Let me spend a moment explaining what the margin calculator does. If this election stays tight, the margin calculator is going to blow your mind. At this moment, there are 485 seats where the margin between the winner and the runner-up is less than 5,000, which shows just how tight this election is at this moment in what has been counted so far. The NDA has 255 of these leads, the India Alliance is 211. So 485 seats where the gap between the winner and the runner-up, the leading party and the runner-up is less than 5,000 votes. There are very few seats where it's really opened up. Only 3 seats in our margin calculator where the gap is already more than 25. These are the seats of Khajuraho, Indore and Tikamgarh, all from Madhya Pradesh, where the margin is more than 25,000. In the others, the battle is much tighter. If I look at the number of seats where the margin is less than 10,000 between the party that's leading and the party that's in the runner-up position, 499 such seats, 265 plays 215. At this moment, Rajdeep, it's seeming like a very close contest.
And you know, Preeti is looking at the Haryana numbers and Uttar Pradesh. But UP, look at Haryana for a moment. India Alliance leading in 6, NDA in 3, including Gurgaon, where Raj Babbar at the moment is leading.
That's the comment I'm trying to make. You know, in Gurgaon was a seat which was a settled seat from the word go. Gurgaon was never even that the Congress could even win it. Therefore, Raj Babbar was brought in as a last-minute candidate. He'd be surprised to look at these numbers.
You know, when I look at Gurgaon, Rohtak, where of course Dipinder Hooda is contesting, Bhiwani, Sirsa, where Kumari Shelja is contesting, Kurukshetra, where Sunil Gupta, Aam Aadmi Party is only leading. The only lead, Aam Aadmi Party wanted to win in Punjab. Guess where their only lead is coming? It's coming from Kurukshetra.
Two leads in Punjab also. And there are 2 leads.
Okay, and Ambala's one. So what you've got is a state like Haryana, which was 10-0 last time to the NDA, is now 6-3.
You know, what I'm waiting for is
and the other one, which is fascinating, Rahul, and which is really going to become the talking point at the moment, is India Alliance is leading the BJP in Uttar Pradesh. 39 is playing 37. Now, this is early trends. It's only 9:20. But this is the turnaround. We were looking for Ulat Fair. If there is any Ulat Fair, while the numbers are still stacked in favor of the NDA, largely because of a state like Andhra Pradesh, where remember that alliance is doing very well. 217 playing 279. The Hindi heartland has turned at the moment.
The sheer fact that the Congress is leading, Rahul, in 6 of the 17
so we can
seats it was contesting.
We can look at Uttar Pradesh. So the NDA is at 37 leads, down 24 from the last time in Uttar Pradesh. The India Alliance, would you believe it, is leading in Uttar Pradesh at the moment, 39, up 33 from the last time. The BJP has 36 leads. The Apna Dal has won. The Congress is leading currently on 7. The Samajwadi Party on 32. If this continues, the election becomes very, very tight and very exciting. And Pradeep Gupta and his team are going to have some palpitations when they're looking at these numbers, given how different these are. Yeah? Varanasi, the Prime Minister is leading. Okay, so we can look at the VIP candidates. So why don't I spend a moment looking at some of the VIP candidates and giving you a sense of what's happening with some of the big faces in Indian politics. Anupriya Patel on an Apna Dal ticket currently trailing in Mirzapur. Arun Govil in Meerut on a BJP ticket currently trailing. Dimple Yadav is in the lead in Mainpuri. Dharmender Yadav is in the lead in Azamgarh against Dinesh Nirua. Hema Malini is leading currently in Mathura. Jagdambika Pal on a BJP ticket in Dumariaganj is currently trailing. Jitin Prasada in Pilibhit is currently trailing. The big story seems to be coming from Uttar Pradesh. Rahul Gandhi in Raebareli is currently leading. Prime Minister Modi in Varanasi is leading. Sultanpur, Menaka Gandhi is trailing currently in Sultanpur. Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, is leading in Lucknow. Smriti Irani at this moment, Union Minister, is trailing in Amethi. Sanjeev Balyan is trailing in Muzaffarnagar. Ravi Kishan in Gorakhpur is currently in the lead in Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's constituency. So lots of Ulat Pair. Rajdeep wanted some excitement and some buzz.
Can I also point out what is fascinating? Remember, Gujarat always dominated by the BJP. It's 22-4 at the moment. Jamnagar, Patan, which I had told you the other day. Remember, 4 of the 7 MLAs from Patan are opposition. Sabarkata, no surprise again there. Strong Amar Singh Chaudhary's son, Tushar Chaudhary, contesting from there. Tough fight there. And Anand, where Amit Chawda, this is the seat where most people expected the Congress, if there was one seat that they would win, Anand. It has a large minority population. It's a seat with a strong Congress base there. So Anand, Sabarkata, Patan and Jamnagar are the 4 seats at the moment in Gujarat where the opposition is leading. So it's 22-4 in a state where both in 2014 and 2019, the BJP had won 26-0, Rahul.
Okay, so
Western Uttar Pradesh, out of 27 seats, Uttar Pradesh is where the story of this counting is unfolding before our eyes. In Western Uttar Pradesh, the India Alliance is 16 leads, up 12 from the last time. NDA at 10, down 9 from the last time. Let's now come to central, the Awadh region. In Awadh, the NDA at 8, down 6 from the last time. The India Alliance at 7, up 6 from the last time. Let's now come to Eastern Uttar Pradesh. In Eastern Uttar Pradesh, the India Alliance at 17, up a whopping 16 seats from the last time. The sample is now quite robust. It might change still, but these are not now a couple of hundred seats. Now we're talking votes in the thousands. The NDA is at 15, down 10 from the last time. Let's now come to the more impoverished part of the state, which is Bundelkhand. Of the 4 seats in Bundelkhand, it's dead heat, 2 versus 2. But make no mistake, and this is where the election intelligence dashboard really comes into play, because we can pull out the kind of insights I guarantee no channel is even remotely capable of being able to provide to you. Rajdeep.
The fascinating election that's taking place across this country is quite simply because, and you'll show it on your retain ratio, the seats that are switching. Remember, elections are decided when seats start switching. You've got seats which were held by the NDA where they're losing, actually being saved by the eastern belt of the country, the peninsular India, Odisha, West Bengal, and to some extent Andra and Telangana are saving the NDA at the moment. It's the Hindi, just a minute sir, it's the Hindi heartland where the real transformation is taking place in this election. I presume we call Haryana also part of the Hindi heartland. So Haryana, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, to some extent Jharkhand, we are seeing change taking place.
Gujarat,
Bihar, NDA holding. Gujarat, of course, there. Maharashtra, neck and neck. West Bengal, neck and neck. BJP winning because the 3 states which are their heartland, Madhya Pradesh,
the states
dominated.
which were written away, Uttar Pradesh was written away, is now in the game.
Congress so far.
Suddenly,
Okay, so Rajdeep asked about this. Okay, Rajdeep wants to know if Congress has hit 100.
It has.
I'll take you
102
through.
at the moment.
No, so can I take you through the swing seats first? Okay, the swing seats are seats which have changed hands in every election over the past 3 elections. So these are seats that are easy come, easy go, because they're very slippery. Parties can lose those seats. We have trends currently for 112 swing seats. Out of these, the India Alliance is leading on 65. The NDA on 41, NDA down 4, India Alliance, Congress at 22, 8 for the Samajwadi Party, 4 for the Trinamool. At this moment, the Congress is definitely not proving to be the Kamzor Kadi. Rajdeep wanted to know the breakup of every party and whether the Congress has been able to hit 100. The India Alliance is currently leading on 224. And yes, at this moment, I don't know if it'll hold till the end, but at this moment, the Congress is leading on 102. 100 par ho gaya, bhai. Rashid Kidwai, where are the laddus? Rashid Kidwai can get some laddus.
Laddus are not there with Rashid Kidwai, they are there 24 of
I'll be honest. Rahul, it's very clear. If the Congress crosses 100, this is something the BJP will not cross 272. You see, forget about NDA. Just a minute. NDA could cross. NDA certainly could cross. NDA has strong allies who are doing well today. Chandrababu Naidu, I keep repeating his name.
Naidu could well become the same Naidu.
He's the kingmaker.
Yes.
If these numbers hold, Chandrababu Naidu could become the kingmaker. But Rahul, the fact is, if the Congress stays above 100, it will be difficult for the
think of
BJP
it
to cross
as an
272.
IPL match. The Congress is off to a good start by Congress standards. Can they hold? It's a long match.
Exactly.
You've got some leads in the beginning. Can they hold?
Honestly, Rahul, let me again say, I think just 2 rounds of counting would have been over at EVM. Not even that. Not even. I think barely 1 round. So please hold our horses, allow
what
results to settle in.
What we do, Rajat, on the show we play T20. So what the score is at the end of 2 overs, we are telling you. We had 20 overs to play. At the end of 2 overs, what we thought would be a complete one-way washout at Travis Head, destroying the opposition. But the other side has got some bowlers who are putting them under. That's all. And the markets are also reflecting that. A sense of
markets are like 3,000 points down or
if
something.
there's anyone who knows more about election than you and me, it's the markets. So the markets have picked up.
No, I don't agree with that. Rajdeep, 1 second. All the market players, all tukkabazi, they're looking at India today, trying to understand what's happening. They pick their cues if they would be
it's actually a money-making time. I mean, if you want to do some intraday trading,
okay, but let me tell you, look at Andhra Pradesh.
Momentum is with
you see,
opposition.
out of the 284, at the moment, Chandrababu Naidu is leading in 19 seats.
Wow.
So that includes a large amount of the TDP. That's the biggest ally at the moment that is taking
Okay,
the BJP
Rajiv Kumar, the Chief Election Commissioner, speaking at this time. Let's listen to what Rajiv Kumar is saying. He's the man who's holding this entire election process. Let's listen to him.
तो दैट जितने भी लोग जानना चाहते हैं, देखना चाहते हैं, उन्हें कोई परेशानी ना हो। और सभी आरओज़ को जो 542 कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसीज में इस समय काउंटिंग करा रहे हैं, जहां करीब करीब 65,000 से ऊपर की टेबल्स लगी हुई हैं, हर जगह में उनको कहा गया है कि पोलिंग एजेंट्स को और कैंडिडेट्स को निश्चित रूप से बैठने दें, पूरी पारदर्शिता के साथ काउंटिंग करें, जो रूल बुक है उसका पालन अक्षरते करें, मतलब एक भी वायलेशन नहीं होनी चाहिए, अदरवाइज खैर नहीं है। यानी जो रूल बुक है उसका पालन करें, पारदर्शिता से पालन करें, कैंडिडेट्स को और उनके एजेंट्स को हर जगह में शामिल रखें। सीसीटीवी फुटेज 24/7 लेते रहें हर प्रक्रिया का, ताकि पूरी पारदर्शिता बनी रहे। तो जैसे वोट डालने में मेहनत की, उसी तरीके से आज यहाँ भी पूरी पारदर्शिता के साथ वो सब लोग काम कर रहे हैं।
सर, अगर किसी तरह की गड़बड़ी की रिपोर्ट मिलती है तो किस तरह का एक्शन आप लेते हैं?
हम लोग खुद यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, हमारे सारे सेंट्रल ऑब्जर्वर्स बैठे हुए हैं। हर काउंटिंग सेंटर में एक सेंट्रल ऑब्जर्वर है जो वहाँ बैठा हुआ है, वो सर्टिफाई करेगा रिजल्ट को हर राउंड के, उसी के बाद डिक्लेयर होगा। हमारा एजेंट है वो, हमारे मतलब आईज एंड ईयर्स वहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, हम उनके सबके कॉन्टैक्ट में हैं। और कहीं से भी कोई प्रॉब्लम आएगी हमारे सेंट्रल ऑब्जर्वर्स को बताएंगे, कैंडिडेट्स वहाँ मौजूद हैं वो लोग, और हमारे पास आएगी बात तो उसको इमीडिएट ठीक करेंगे। कोई गलती करने की संभावना नहीं है, सबको सख्त हिदायतें दी गई हैं। लेकिन अगर कोई कहीं से किसी को शक है, कोई शिकायत आती है तो बताएं हमें, एविडेंस के साथ हम लोग इमीडिएट कार्रवाई करें।
तो अपडेट कैसे कर रहे हैं वेबसाइट वगैरह पे जो लोग देख रहे हैं, आप बता रहे हैं?
वो कंटिन्यूस अपडेट हो रहा है, वो डायरेक्ट डाटा फीड करते हैं सेंटर्स से, हर टेबल से, और हर राउंड के बाद वो कंटिन्यूस फीड हो रहा है।
और कब तक सब तस्वीर साफ हो जाने की?
अब ये तो शुरू हो गया है, फर्स्ट राउंड के रिजल्ट आने शुरू हो गए हैं, 9 बज चुके हैं। सारी टीम हमारी रात भर 2-3 दिन से यहीं काम कर रही है, सो रही है यहीं पर, और आ जाएगा, धीरे धीरे खुल ही जाएगा।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू।
That excitement comes from Uttar Pradesh. The India Alliance has 42 seats. If Akhilesh Yadav and Rahul are watching, the Congress has 7 leads in Uttar Pradesh. The Samajwadi Party has 35. The NDA has 36, down 28 from the last time. 34 for the BJP. The RLD at only 1. So this is where the story of Uttar Pradesh is being written. If I go region-wise.
Hot seat cool hawa is moving, and look at the names that I'm about to give you. This is going to shed tremors across the country. Hot seat cool hawa. My friend Kishori Lal Sharma, the long-standing retainer of the Gandhi family, is leading over the mighty Smriti Irani as of now in hot seat cool hawa in Amethi. So the cool hawa is in the direction of Kishori Lal Sharma. Let's turn from there to the neighboring Rai Bareli constituency held by likes of Firoz Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi contesting from there is leading at the moment over Dinesh Pratap Singh. No surprise there. Cool hawa over Rahul Gandhi, who's also leading in Wayanad. Let's turn to New Delhi, where I vote at the moment. Basuri Swaraj, head girl of Vasant Valley, where my children went to school, if I may say so, but she's leading, daughter of Sushma Swaraj. Training at the moment, Somnath Bharti is leading at the moment. Aam Aadmi Party, Somnath Bharti.
You know, Somnath Bharti, after our exit poll, Rahul, Somnath Bharti said, I will shave my head.
Yeah,
if these exit poll results
all right, so you don't have to shave your head as of now. Now let's turn to Kurukshetra, which is really a battle, a Kurukshetra battle, because you had Naveen Jindal, you had Sushil Gupta of the AAP, and you have Abhay Chautala. And at the moment, the cool hawa is still coming. When is the cool hawa? Cool hawa kis taraf ja rahi hai? My producer is saying waiting.
Sushil Gupta's leading.
We'll take it later. Okay, we'll take it later, says our producer. Any more cool hawa that you want to give us? That's
no, so
about
here
the
it is. Let's go region by region in Uttar Pradesh, because the story of this election is coming from Uttar Pradesh. In Western Uttar Pradesh, we now have leads for all 27 seats. The India Alliance is leading on 15 seats in Western Uttar Pradesh. The Congress on 2, the Samajwadi Party on 13. The NDA is leading on 11, down 8 from the last time. From there, let's now come to Central Uttar Pradesh. Awadh, the NDA is leading on 8, down 6 from the last time. The India Alliance is leading on 7, SP on 5, Congress on 2. Let's now come to Purvanchal, Eastern Uttar Pradesh. 34 leads in Eastern Uttar Pradesh. The NDA is down 13 from the last time, leading only on 14. And the India Alliance is leading on 19, up 18 from the last time. That's a big turnaround in the fortunes of the India Alliance in Eastern Uttar Pradesh. Lastly, to Bundelkhand, of these 4 seats, it's split 2-2. Make no mistake, the story of this election at this moment is coming from Uttar Pradesh. If I give you a very quick sense of the strike rate, the India Alliance's strike rate has improved. At this moment, the India Alliance has a better strike rate than the BJP in Uttar Pradesh. 54% strike rate for the India Alliance, 44% strike rate for the BJP. This is the story of Uttar Pradesh.
And the story of Uttar Pradesh, along with hot seat, cool hawa, because let's go to our hot seat, cool hawa, Trivandrum. No seat has engaged people in the south quite like this. Rajiv Chandrasekhar versus Shashi Tharoor versus Mr. Ravindra. There you've got at the moment Shashi Tharoor leading. So the author, diplomat turned politician could well be having a 4th successive win. Shashi Tharoor is leading at the moment in Thiruvananthapuram. Hyderabad, Asaduddin Owaisi, considered invincible in his bastion, is leading at the moment over Madhavi of the
BJP.
Madhavi Lata of the BJP. Mandi.
Okay.
And the moment I say Mandi, my colleague Rahul Kaval
Rajdeep, stop
gets
this.
even more excited. Okay, I won't.
Cut me some slack. Rajdeep, that's the same joke. ये बार-बार same joke नहीं हो सकता. Come on, this is not fair.
Hot seat cool.
It's also disrespectful.
जीत रही है.
Rahul जीत रहा है.
भाई तो आपको मुबारक हो. This is really unfair, Rajdeep.
Okay, done.
It's
Never
also
again.
borderline misogynistic. It's not right. I don't agree with this. This is not
Never
fair.
again.
Okay, so in Maharashtra, 44 leads in Maharashtra. The NDA leading on 23, down 11 from the last time. The India Alliance is leading on 18, up 9 from the last time. The BJP has 15 leads. The Sena, Eknath Shinde Sena is 8. The Congress is leading on 6. The Shiv Sena, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray Sena is leading on 9. The Sharad Pawar NCP is leading on 3. Very close battle in Maharashtra as well. 23 versus 18, Rajdeep.
Maharashtra is fascinating because what you're seeing in Maharashtra is the map.
What's the breakup of the NDA in Maharashtra?
Okay, 1 second.
We'll give you the breakup in a moment, but when you look at the Maharashtra numbers, Shankar, what you're seeing is a domination by the BJP, largely in the Vidarbha region. Akola, Buldana, Raver, Jalgaon is where they are leading at the moment. But when you come, as you come into Konkan, as you come into Marathwada has a clear sweep at the moment, places like Osmanabad for the India Alliance. And then when you come into Western Raigad, Satara, it is again Baramati at the moment is Ajit Pawar leading. So Ajit Pawar, Sunetra Pawar is still leading over Supriya Sule there. Bhiwandi is, Shirur is where NCP, Sharad Pawar is leading. Let's come to the ones in Mumbai, in and around Mumbai at the moment. Nashik at the moment, India Alliance. But you've got basically a situation where the India Alliance and the Shiv Sena UBT is doing better than the Shiv Sena Shinde. NCP Sharad Pawar doing better than NCP Ajit Pawar, with one exception of Baramati. And in direct fights, BJP doing better than Congress.
The stock market has slumped by 2,500 points now. The stock market is down. If we can have the numbers of the markets are down 2,500 points.
So yesterday's gain was 14 lakh crores, today's loss is 14 lakh crores.
Everything at this moment.
Net, yeah.
Okay, so let's now look at Maharashtra. 23 leads for the NDA, down 11 from the last time. 15 of those for the BJP, 8 for the Eknath Shinde Sena. Ajit Pawar's faction hasn't been able to open its account. They had 5 seats they were contesting. They're not leading on any of those. The Sharad Pawar faction on 3. The Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray faction currently leading on 9. The Congress leading on 6. If I take a look at the region-wise breakup, we'll start with Konkan Thane. In Konkan Thane on the 7 seats, the NDA is 5, the India Alliance is 2. If I come now to Marathwada, of the 7 leads that we have, split, dead heat, 3-3-1. If we now come to Mumbai, in Mumbai 3-3, very tight battle in Mumbai as well. If we come to northern Maharashtra, 3-3, tight battle in North Maharashtra as well. Of the 10 seats, the NDA doing well here, 7 versus 3. If we now come to western Maharashtra, 3 versus 4 of the 9 leads that we have in western Maharashtra. Uttar Pradesh, the India Alliance in front. In Maharashtra, a very tight battle this, Rajdeep.
Yeah, but you know, Uttar Pradesh is as of now clearly the story. If this lead holds, This is a remarkable turnaround. Remember, 2014, 2017, 2019, 2022 assembly, 4 elections in a row, BJP dominated. You've got the